Hey there, everybody. Zantok here with Supercast Brothers. Before we go ahead and get into today's episode of the podcast, I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that the audio for this episode is going to be off. Not turned off, but not the same quality. Uh, Jonno, myself, and a friend of ours, Flamezone, we all met together in person. We decided to record an episode of the podcast together in person, but we were using a different audio setup, and it turns out it wasn't as good a quality as we all thought it was going to be. And by the time we realized it, it was way too late. So I just wanted to go ahead and give you all a heads up so that you know before the next few words start sounding all kinds of weird. But yeah, it's still listenable, it's still audible. It's just the quality is definitely different. With that, though, I'll go ahead and shut up and we can get into today's on topic episode. Hello there, everyone, and welcome to a very different episode of Super Casuals. Because for those of you, like one or two of you, that watch on YouTube instead of listening to the audio version, we're not in separate cameras right now. We're all in one place. And by we, I don't just mean me and Jonno. We have a guest today.
Oh.
We've got from the land of maple syrup and bears and hockey pucks.
Yeah.
We've got Ebit.
Yeah, hey, I'm glad to finally be here in person. I came all the way from Ontario.
Yeah.
It's
That's not Ebit's voice. Are you Kelly?
No, I'm Ebit.
Kellen?
Yeah, Ebit Kellen.
Why such us on a Canadian winter?
Yeah.
That's who you are.
Yeah.
Colton Chill Zone.
Convenient. Yeah, we've got Flamezone here. We're all here visiting Jonno here. The camera may have it's an odd camera. It like pans around to wherever there is audio. I don't know how I feel about this. I also audio listeners and I guess YouTube people as well because we'll affect you. I don't know how the audio sounds, so I apologize if it's weird and wonky or if things get all missed. I can't fix that. One thing I can probably do, this might help if I get rid of this. Okay, now it's gonna probably sound a little different. That might be better, that might be worse, I don't know. We don't have time to really go into a deep dive on it, like I normally would like to. So, guys.
Yes.
Hello.
What did we just do?
We woke up.
That was hours ago. What did we just do?
Oh, we set up for this podcast.
What was right before that?
I ate some popcorn.
Yeah.
What were you doing while you were eating popcorn?
I was watching the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct.
Oh.
And I was like looking at you guys. It was so
That's
surreal.
creepy.
It was like just stare you in the eyes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so even though this episode's released in like a 2 or 3 weeks, I think, after the Switch 2 Direct aired, for us, the Direct happened 2 days ago. And we just watched it together for the first time, all three of us.
Yeah.
And then like 10, 15 minutes later, we're here to talk about it. All it's gonna be all news, let's have it released, but hey, fuck it. We'll do what we want around here. So, first of all, guys, what'd you think?
Excellent Direct. Excellent Direct. My highlight was honestly probably GameCube games coming to the NSO.
Fair.
Like, especially when they flashed Path of Radiance.
Oh,
Yeah.
A game I can never rebuy unless I want to drop $400 on it. That was incredible.
I saw my
I'm
copy
so
of Radiant
stoked.
Dawn, surprisingly.
Nice.
But many games disappear over the years when you move places, but for some reason I still have it.
Yeah. And then like Soul Calibur, Wind Waker, F-Zero.
Yes.
Sound little launch light up. I'm assuming it's a launch light up.
I believe F-Zero GX, I have them written down, but I can't remember shit. Wind Waker and Soul Calibur 2 are launch titles.
Okay,
I think the others will just be coming in the drip feed later on.
Nice.
Maybe we'll get Smash.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, I don't think we have 64 in it.
I
So
don't think it would be.
Melee online would be just like massive.
Yeah.
Like, oh my
Yeah.
The
That will, if they want to sell NSL.
God.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah.
That will get all the converts.
But my only complaint about NSO is it's like the drip feed, like you said, is pretty slow at like releasing like actual quality games that you want to play. Like for example, you said Smash Bros. 4 still hasn't come. It's like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah,
come on now.
it is obnoxious.
This camera.
Yeah, this camera's kind of wild. It's kind of the thing.
So wee.
Lordy. And we had to cover up the top part of it because otherwise it was showing the streaming setup behind it. It's like, oh no, please don't do that. Jesus, no. What's that background sound is picking up? Oh, I need to put that audio filter I had back on. Bear with us. Can I just do a control V and add that back easily? Maybe, hopefully. I didn't realize I was doing that.
Lovingly. From you to me.
Might have worked. This is all very experimental and different.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not. I don't know if I had it back. Okay, I gotta keep talking. I'm doing things.
Okay, he's fixing the issue there.
Flamezone, what was your favorite thing from the Direct?
Yeah, I guess I might have said GameCube as well too. Like that would be a collapsing of that secondhand market for sure. With
Yeah.
So like the path, like you're saying, a $450 path to race is about to come way down.
Yeah.
Because now there's an official way you can play those games finally. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
good.
lots
Buy
of
my
media.
physical copy and play it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So that's true. I think I was pleasantly surprised by like, Mario Kart World.
Oh my.
Yeah, like more than anticipated.
Yeah.
So like that's pretty wild. Like I mean, like I'm really glad it's not as formulaic this time around. Like, it was actually like they're trying like some really experimental stuff. So
Yeah.
let's see.
I mean, we all had like tough things fall for us. Like, it's been 2 days. It's hard to
Right.
live in the
Right.
online world that it is and not just spoiling. We were all trying. Like I had the title spoiled, but that really it made me think about things. Like first of all, it's like, okay, it sounds like I'm playing a lot of characters.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe more than just the Mario Fair, like how Mercury Deluxe gave us Link, Isabelle, and such. Which we didn't see any.
Gas characters. Hey, I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh, I need to something. There we go. Fix that. Things. 7 things. Yeah, there were no guest characters. We did see a lot of new characters.
Yeah.
Which were some weird,
Yeah.
fun
Yeah.
characters. We had the cow from Blue Meadows, which honestly, I kind of love it. I dig it.
That was my second best thing. That was my second favorite thing. Specifically.
There was the penguin, the crabs. I don't know if they were like the normal crabs. They were like,
I think it was the one from Mario Brothers.
Yeah, Mario Brothers.
that's what, I can't think of its name. That's what I was trying to think of.
Mhm. The creeper.
Yeah, something like that.
That shell creeper's the turtle.
Oh yeah.
Side stepper. Like I wasn't sure if it was side stepper or just like one of the generic crabs that we also see in Mario Kart, like, where the cows are from. You noticed the
The
Cataquack.
Cataquack.
You noticed the Yanta.
Yeah.
Feels like a celebration of creatures. I'm hoping that they also list more like characters.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's like I want to see more of the Kongs.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have more Wario-related characters that's kept serious for people from WarioWare. I need Professor Egad. Of every Mario character out there, I think deserves is a strong word, but we're going to use it anyways. Of all the Mario characters that have never been played on a Mario Kart game, Egad deserves being included the most.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's up there. For
Like
sure,
before Pauline was at the 2 and 8, I would say Pauline.
Yeah.
But now it's Egad.
So yeah, I mean, like, how big is this roster going to be if we have room for Cataquack and Moo Moo Cow?
I think we're gonna get like over 100 Mario Kart characters. It's
Yeah.
world.
But I don't know. I know I plan to, when I have a moment, I'm going to be looking at Mario Weekend, like, okay, who was noticed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there were a lot of just, like, weird creatures. I wonder if, like, maybe there was a character that just slipped past our radar.
Yeah.
You're seeing
Like the
everything
bats in the cave from Mario World.
Those swooper, that'd be fun.
Maybe.
Yeah, and Charge Chuck finally, who's only been in the new Mario Golf, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chain Chomp would be fun. Electric's come back. Wait, no, Pokey's also new.
Yeah.
I think, didn't I include Pokey when I made that Mario Kart roster a couple years ago?
I think so.
I think I did.
Thank you,
We
Tim.
did a Mario Kart roster episode, like our final episode of the season. And I was like, if they can make Wiggler work, Pokey.
Well, how does Pokey drive?
How does Goomba drive?
Well, at least he has feet.
There's a
I
dolphin
can't
too,
argue that.
a playable dolphin.
I didn't notice that. Like I know you called that one out.
Yeah.
It's like, this is just gonna give you more fuel.
Dr. Dolphin.
Oh my God.
It's coming one day. Yeah, 3 Goombas in the
What's interesting to me though is that the other big mechanic we saw was like this transformation.
Yeah, which was very Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah.
Because Mario Kart since 7 has been like keeping gimmicks and like just adding them in. Because 7 added in the
paraglider to begin with, right?
yeah, the paraglider. Then
8 was like the low gravity, driving the wall stuff, and
yeah,
underwater.
and also the water. Yeah, but then this one, instead of going through the water, they were driving on it in a boat.
Yeah.
They had a plane. It's like, okay, because that's what Diddy Kong Racing did. Like all the carts would change dynamically as you're going through, depending on what was going on.
Well, no, not Diddy Kart. You have to choose which one you want to start the race with and to drive the whole way with that vehicle. In Diddy Kong Racing, yeah.
Did it?
Yep.
Was that in 64 or DS?
Yep. N64. It was DS, I'm not sure, but N64 you picked one of 3 and then you raced just like that. You had different routes on the maps depending on which one you chose. I'm 100% certain.
Yeah.
I've been just remembering that. I don't play the DS version, so I don't know, maybe something changed with that.
Yeah.
I have to look it up. But I'm very happy to see that. I was kind of expecting also playing like there might become like a hub world story mode thing. You can like Diddy Kong Racing, like Crash Team Racing. Instead, it looks like I mean there could be a story mode that's just not playing, but we're driving around a fucking world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this looks incredible. It's not just like, oh, you go from here's where your racetrack to here to this racetrack. No, you can actually drive to the racetrack and also just free roam. It's fucking open world Mario Kart.
It's amazing.
That's
It's
like
amazing.
That's like what's that Horizon car?
For Forbidden West?
No.
Oh, Forza.
Forza, yeah, there you go. Forza Horizon, there we go.
That was not. Don't remember the name of that.
Don't
series.
Horizon.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're
That's what I said.
right. Okay.
Well, it's like yeah, no, very reminiscent of like those kind of games, like Forza Horizon. You can just like drive around, take photos, and just attend the drive to the race and start the race and do it that way.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. I'm curious like what they'll do to populate the world with things to do more than just photo stuff. But
Yep.
Minigames and side quests, and that's how you unlock all the outfits and other car parts.
Bring back the thing from
Or like
Mario Kart.
currency for a gotcha
Yeah.
machine.
Where where they had you, I forget the name of the mode, but it was mission mode. Like adapt what was the DS game. Like, hit the big bully into the lava pit.
They're going to be in the world.
Yeah.
Kind of like, you guys know the Lego games and how most of them are, oh, hey, look, here's a little file, go to the door, get to your next level. The Lord of the Rings one actually has you travel around the map as you go around the world. There's all these little characters that help you give minigames, could be like works and shit.
Oh, sweet.
I think it's going to be something like that. I think it's going to be characters all over the world. You have to do like maybe some mini races, time trials, and just some mini games like a Spyro light level type of deal.
Yeah,
I think something like that, and that's how we'll unlock some of these wild outfits and things. Or some kind of gotcha.
And correct me if I'm wrong here. I know that it just we had rewatched the trailer in deep detail, but didn't like they change the outfits on the fly while racing?
They did show that, yeah. It looked like they got an item that like was like food.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they ate the food and they changed their outfit. Like Peach became Cowgirl Peach.
Yeah.
I don't remember the other ones because there was just so much. Is that something I'm gonna be watching later?
Yeah, because I was like, didn't it like ate some power up and transform and stuff? And then like, okay, so is every creature gonna have a transformation for each stage? Like,
It feels that way.
jeez, like.
It feels that way.
I mean, it's easy enough to throw a cowboy hat on like a creature, I guess. But
I don't think it'll be that on each stage we all like have the same outfit. I think it's just gonna be like how Mario Kart Tour has just like all these weird outfits. Bug Striker Waluigi, you Detective Baby Rosalina. I think it's like here's just a bunch of outfits. You can just wear whatever you want. And I don't know what the food people have. Maybe there was clever editing there. Hard to say.
Maybe, yeah.
But I'm very curious.
Yeah, it could have been a presentation just to show that there's costumes too.
Yeah.
It could have been simpler than what we're maybe overthinking it, but
We need a detective outfit for the penguin for the Paper Mario reference.
yeah, it's true.
We need that. When
We
you
need Paper Mario himself in it.
honestly, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like how does he hold the wheel? He's flat 2D
But he
playing.
also had the with a flat card too.
They gave him the extendo arms and
Yeah.
Oh my
what
god.
was it?
Origami.
Origami King, that.
Suddenly it would legitimize Origami King.
I mean,
Yeah.
as soon as I saw the box, I was just like, I'm out.
Yeah.
But they also showed rail grinding.
Yeah, sure.
That's
That was
the thing,
fucking
it's like,
cool.
Yeah, I had days when I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright. This could be interesting. I'm down for it. But I definitely need to figure out like how many cool characters, like what is happening here.
No, it's wild, but there's a lot to unpack. Like the tell itself didn't do enough justice almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I already said that Egad is who I want most of the character. But what character and let's say enemy or creature do you most want to see added into this game as a racer?
Maybe within a Mario universe, you mean?
We can extend it to Donkey Kong and Wario. That might be too easy. Let's go with Mario.
I might just say King K. Rool if you give me Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Right. So I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, let's keep it to Mario then.
Okay.
Your bonus answers
Oh.
King K. Rool collective.
I want Boshi from Mario RPG.
Love it. Okay.
I want Spiritovich from Super Mario RPG remake.
Oh.
So no, actually, I
Awful.
pretty damn cool.
Queen
Actually,
Queen Bee.
No, we already had her.
Bring her back.
This is kind of an easy answer because it's already appeared in more recent spin-off games, but I think King Boban would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think they showed Petey and King Boo way back.
Awesome. I didn't see Petey, but I want Petey there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might be making up. I might be
King Boo and like the detective.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think it reminded me of Multiverses actually,
Mhm.
because Shaggy has a costume of like his uncle, which like we're called Shagsworth or something. Like it looks like Shagsworth Boo. What is this?
Maybe that's what he's gonna be called.
I mean,
I would love to see like the fire dragons like from like Mario World and Yoshi's Island. I think they're called like Large or whatever.
That would be interesting.
I'm trying to picture how that would work.
No, I want to see it.
At first, I thought you were going to say the Red Snorts from Mario World.
Yeah,
like,
that'd be cool too.
Like, I like the Rex from Mario World. I like that. I also Odyssey. I like Gushin. It's a funny little octopus guy.
Oh,
I think that'd be funny.
Looper, get him in there.
Oh yeah, Blue Ball was in the trailer. Where were they? Like I didn't see them.
There used to be like an item for most Mario Kart games.
Were they not a racer? I thought they were racers. Maybe that was just Mario Kart.
Maybe. Was Mario Kart playable in?
7 or 8.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It also looked like Kamek might be an item, which is
That
weird.
was
They were
interesting.
finally made playable in 8 Deluxe.
Yeah.
It may not be an item. It was kind of hard to tell. But it might be like a generic Magic Koopa, and then Kamek's their own racer.
Mhm.
I think we're probably not gonna have unique items for each character like Double Dash had, not with this many
Oh,
options.
God.
Dear God. Imagine, the penguin's gonna be shooting out its kids to attack you like a shell.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
I wonder what they'll do for Doom too, because the big gimmick with like 7 and 8, because they're numbered games. They had like a rotation of 7 items, and a rotation of 8 items.
Mm.
Kind of generic, but I wonder like what they would do. I don't know. They wouldn't do it again now. It's not a numbered entry. So.
Yeah, we wouldn't have that at all.
No.
Maybe the food item is just gonna be the replacement of that. Maybe it's like a random effect.
Maybe. Yeah. Because they showed them transforming to like cowboy outfits on a cowboy map. So that's why I'm wondering if it's like is it associated
Right.
with bio maybe or something like that.
There was like a Yoshi restaurant in the original
Yeah.
Mario Kart World trailer, whenever looked the reveal.
Yeah.
So you pick up like a hamburger from there.
Huh. Go through the drive-through in your open world tour.
Yeah. Oh, you buy the hamburger and then you have the outfit you can use. Maybe that's it.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, in all reality,
Was the food item in a race?
I feel like it was mid-race.
it was.
Okay. That was an hour ago. I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Yeah.
How many things an hour ago,
guys.
Oh,
Jesus.
That's probably the best trailer they showed, the most in-depth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I think we'll get into more, but I think my one criticism of this direct is there was not enough Nintendo IP.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like, there was Mario Kart World. I have Hyrule Warriors 3. GameCube NSO will count.
Sure.
And then Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Well, there's one.
Was there more? Oh, Kirby Air.
Yes.
Right.
Oh.
Which also big
Oh.
hype.
Yeah.
Big hype.
Yeah.
They didn't show, it was a tease, they didn't show as much. It was like, first of all, we've known for years that Sakurai was working on something since not long after finishing up the DLC for Ultimates.
Yeah.
And that he finished the project plan in record time. So this game, it's been several years since then, because DLC wrapped up in 2020?
Yeah, I think so.
Ish? 2020, 2021? So assuming Air Ride's project plan, let's say, finished up late 2021, development ever since then, it's got to be getting close to release.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be close.
Yeah. Did they say this year for the
I-
year? I think they did.
Maybe they did. I don't know.
Well, I think it was 2025 if I recall. We had to double check, but
And Sakurai was saying recently that he might be repurposing his YouTube channel to
Yeah.
also include like announcements for things. So we might be seeing like a Smash Bros. Dojo, a Kirby Air Riders Dojo kind of thing going on there. So if you unsubscribe from Sakurai's YouTube channel,
Go
resubscribe.
back to it.
but yeah, no, I thought for sure. Like I was definitely like the Kid Icarus Uprising camp, like thinking that was gonna be, you know, mouse control, like let's try said. But it seems like it was prime for it because that was the one 3DS game that like just hurt my hands to play, and like
Yeah.
I had to felt the same. Had to develop a special like accessories for it or design a new DS around it. So it was just like, okay, if there's anything that needs a remake,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
because Flamezone and I were talking this morning, Jonno, about what would that might be happening with Sakurai and Smash Bros. And they're just like, oh, I hope we get Smash. It's like, yeah, I doubt it. I love it, but I doubt it.
Right.
But I think we will see what Sakurai has been working on.
Yeah.
And also getting Kid Icarus Uprising, like, ever since it got leaked that there was going to be mouse controls for the Joy-Cons, it's like, this is how you bring back Kid Icarus Uprising, because that will fix the combat so much. We won't have to control the issue with like, okay, I can aim around with the mouse now. Let's get the buttons on the side I can use for shooting. I can have my movement over here still.
Yeah.
Because Kid Icarus Uprising, you need 3 hands to play that game. It's nuts. Like, it's.
I don't know how I got through it back in the day. It was pretty.
I recorded it just like 3 years ago.
Sakurai is nothing if not ambitious though.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Which makes me really hope with Air Riders, because it didn't announce that first Sakurai. We were just like, oh shit, Air Riders. We weren't thinking Sakurai. I wasn't.
Yeah.
Because like he hasn't. That was the last thing he did for Kirby, with the original Air Riders.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been back since that. After that, he left HAL. So as soon as like, okay, in order to make Air Riders work, we need City Trial.
Yeah.
They just show like a
There's gonna be
glimpse of a race. Yeah, there has to be. I'm kind of there's like one is bigger, 2. I want multiple areas. I don't know if they go to like choose a map to go to maybe. I want like
Maybe you explore it free
Oh,
will.
I mean technically it is.
Yeah.
And we need the mini games to come back afterwards. So many error machines, more Kirby colors. The original did a Meta Tracers. Yeah, we have other characters now. It's like, I mean, I think one of these is obviously going to be Bandana Lobby is going to be the 4th one. But could we get like Star Allies give us so many characters to play as?
Megalodon or whatever his name is.
Yeah, we could get Magor, we could get Susie, we can get El Villain, Marks,
the
Roach,
the painter from Kirby 64.
Battlemane, yeah.
Yeah.
And we can get some of the Chef Kawasaki,
Yeah.
Uncle Joe. Give us a Nightmare.
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah.
What's-
true.
And that'd
Give
be
me
cool.
Galactic Meta Knight.
Yeah. Look, and what's that thing called? Morphinite. Morphinite.
Yeah.
I was thinking Butterfly, and I was like, that's not right.
Factually, like
Give us all of them, because
Yeah.
why not? Star Allies was already established that, like, oh yeah, even though they were all villains, they've since become friends with Kirby, except for Nightmare. He's like the one that's like, nah, yeah, fuck you.
Mark's would be a big one.
Yeah. Get Rip Cannon Coup, get Gooey,
Yeah.
There's another one, I can't think of who they are from that era. But that'd be incredible.
Yeah. But I guess that's another like it's interesting. Hopefully, like you said there's a limited amount of Nintendo games revealed too, but
I've got Game on Next Month campaign from Nintendo too.
oh,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
but it's,
I am. Yeah.
it's weird too that the two upcoming like flagship ones are like both racers though, like Kirby Air Ride and Mario Kart World.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you have to like racers for like this launch to make sense too. I mean, like unless you can wait for Donkey Kong, but
I mean, I don't think they said. I don't remember which. I know that Mario Kart Wii is going to be released for the Mario Kart World. I'm looking at my notes. And I have horrible handwriting. I see the W.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So I just read. I just assumed that we. Mario Kart World. I know they said it was going to be releasing day one.
Yeah.
I don't remember what else was. I only had so many things I could take notes on.
I think the Nintendo games they showed were fast follows. I'm assuming I think Air Ride said 2025. I think Donkey Kong said like July or whatever. So
I think they're all 2025 at worst.
Agreed.
I only remember one thing that said 2026. I
it was
don't
like
think
third party.
Yeah. It might have been, maybe that was Bring It Fall.
Yeah, actually, it might have even been like the FromSoft one.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
probably what it was, probably from software,
Yeah.
which game was, which
Because,
exclusive to Switch 2.
Yeah, blew my mind.
I mean, that's the big shock. Like,
Absolutely. Yeah.
they had to spend some money on that.
They had to.
That's gonna get another market in.
Mm-hmm.
That so many guys are gonna be coming over.
They have to. Yeah. They want
Yeah.
the FromSoft bros.
But then Elden Ring as well, like those two games, like it's Elden Ring in particular, Elden Ring looks and performs comparable to the PS5 version. We're in for a good time.
Oh yeah.
Because like,
Oh, yeah.
not personally my style of game, but that means we're gonna be getting other modern things.
Mm-hmm.
Now once the PS6 comes into play,
Yeah,
a bit more. But I have
Yeah, I am super stoked. I mean, yeah, the GameCube one was my personal highlight and Eric's, but I think, realistically, Mario Kart World was the best reveal. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I can't believe that.
Could argue Donkey Kong too, but Mario World is.
Yeah,
which looks really fun.
yeah,
Just like
it does.
destroying the world and ripping it apart. It's like, yo, that's activating my destructive tendencies.
Yeah, the cognitive dissonance that was redesigned, it's still weird, but at least they developed this cohesive world and gameplay structure. Like, the design makes sense within the game.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
it looks good within the game.
Yeah, my only weird thing was that he doesn't look like Donkey Kong. He looks like an adult Kiddy Kong or an adult DK Jr.
Be okay with that.
Adult Kiddy Kong?
Yes, of course. I want Kitty Kong to have a good life and retire. 480 years.
I was gonna say one.
Yeah.
But though that game does look fun. Like I want to know more about it. I want to know if we're gonna get more Kongs.
Yeah.
I want to know if we're gonna finally see the return of King K. Rool. Because it's been rumored that we're getting a 3D Donkey Kong for several years now, and that was the same team behind Odyssey. Because like the 3D Mario team is like they've made this all the Mario games.
Yeah.
Different people have coming up from the team, of course, but it's like they do have like a specific team that's for the 3D Mario games, but they've been working on. We've heard that they've been working on a DK for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, fuck yeah, there is it already looks fun, but I need to look, okay. Cranky.
Yeah.
Dixie, Diddy, Funky,
Where they at?
Brinkley.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are they?
No,
And will they look different by how much?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you brought like King K. Rool because I have this sneaking suspicion that we're gonna see potentially none of them.
I mean,
because it's like
Yeah, to be honest.
he hasn't been in a mainline DK since 64.
Yeah.
He wasn't in Returns with a Tiki Kong,
Tiki Kong.
which is what they're using for the inspiration for the Donkey Kong
I don't get
Super Mario
that.
World. Like, at least to the frost maps, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say.
But the Tikis I kind of thought were lame.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
the Final Boss was like, oh, it's the typical head and two hands.
Mm-hmm.
Really? That's usually an early boss.
Yeah.
No, that's like the Donkey Kong recent games have been like had this infatuation with like staying away from the Kremlin crap. Like that has been like the like the staple of comedies. Like, it's
I,
like why
I
is
wonder if it's because of the because it wasn't made by God damn it.
rare?
Yeah, it was made by Rare. It's also maybe why DK is getting that redesign. We're stepping even further away from the Rare era. But
Yeah, well, yeah, it's just fine line between like new ideas and like even like Mario Odyssey. They've had some weird ideas with like these like pokey nosed birds, like they're talking forks and stuff. Like, and, like,
what the fork in Mario Kart?
so some weird things can work, especially with,
Yeah.
with like a play box like this or a sandbox like this. But
Yeah.
like I think you were saying too, like, oh, it's a little rock companion on his shoulder the whole time. Like, is that-
Yeah, it's like, do we need a campaign here? Like, what is this obsession with 3D games? There's a lot of modern games I play.
You need a little
You have a
guy.
little cutesy companion guy. Like, it all started with Navi.
Yeah.
It all started with Navi. God, and like some work. Some are completely fine. Like, I like Stuffwell in the Mario Luigi games. I like them more than Starlow. I didn't care for Starlow too much.
Yeah.
But then you have some that's like really annoying. They're not putting the mind, thank God. Maybe I'm 5.
Yeah.
And I was very annoying. At least now they didn't tell me when my batteries were giving.
Even Kathy is like, whatever.
Yeah, I kind of like Cappy. At least like was there for like a mechanic thing. Even Splatoon 3 has a little guy that follows you around the story mode,
Yeah.
which don't get me wrong, I love
I
the
like
little
it.
guy.
Yeah.
But it remains to be seen if we'll like this little gem is what it looks like, some kind of crystal thing.
Yeah.
And it looked like we were invading at least one area is gonna be like a mine system, and it was other monkeys were fighting, mining monkeys like rival comp because we have had evil comps before.
Yeah.
With like
Jungle
what?
Beat.
Yeah, Jungle Beat. With like ninjas, Dread, Sumo, Ghastly. I think there was one more.
Incredible names. Sumo call.
Simple call.
Yeah.
That's like his like family choice removed or whatever.
Well, you know how we have been Swinky
Yeah.
for years?
Mhm.
That's why.
Old Swanky.
Poor Swinky, she's dead now. He just couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I'm stoked for the third party stuff. The expansion, the Nintendo Switch 2 editions. Like you said during the direct, I hope that it's on a sliding scale price wise.
Yes.
So like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, not really that impressive of an upscaling.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
maybe-
cool.
Maybe there's more they have to share, but like maybe they're still working on what the additions will be. Like
Mhm.
Mario Party, they went in super in depth about Jamboree TV and all these different things, new mini games and showing how the camera would work with it. I was like, okay. The thing is, the price tag is
Right.
That may just by the price tag, but if the price tag is the same all across,
Hmm.
Breath of the Wild does not look to be as worth to get that upgrade.
Yeah.
Like especially when you can just play the Switch 1 version on your Switch 2.
Yeah, it's playable. Like,
Right.
like you can't play. Okay, so you had to pay for the upgrade only.
Yeah.
You could play it originally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said like it'll be exceptions if a Switch 1 game is not playable on Switch 2, which I think is probably gonna be things that related to the Joy-Cons. Joy-Con specific things like Ring Fit Adventure.
One, two switch or whatever.
Yeah, like do something like once like with Ring Fit, maybe that's the problem I think it is. You have to take the controllers into the accessory.
Yeah.
And
Oh, no
the
magnetic.
Switch accessories are probably gonna be larger than that. So if you're allowed to use Switch 1 Joy-Con with Switch 2, which I don't recall if it's set or not, then maybe it's fine, but if you cannot use Switch 1 Joy-Cons, which may be a blessing, considering it's big, right?
Yeah, seriously.
Then things like Ring Fit are gonna be out.
I'll have to look it up. I think you can. I don't. You won't obviously be able to slide it in, but I'm sure you can still connect using the same NFC or whatever. So.
Oh,
They might still have like a scale on it, who knows, but yeah, if they don't, then.
Yeah, that's the number one thing I sure hope they fix is fucking drift.
Because I'm also even just thinking like logistically,
Imagine if it was Mario Kart Drift.
like Mario Kart
That'll release exclusively on the Switch 1. Same day as June 1st, 2025, actually.
Yeah. And then, well, I'm just thinking like there's like they sold a lot of accessories for like the Switch, and like a lot of like incentivized you to buy like 8 Joy-Cons to play with friends and stuff. So like if it became something unusable, I don't think they would let that happen.
I mean,
Like, that'd be-
every system does that except for no, yeah, every system does that normally. It's like, oh, all those controls you bought, shame.
Yeah.
Shame about them not being compatible anymore. Or Sony plays totally with the exact same. Yeah, shame about that.
Yeah, I guess you
Shame
could,
about
you
that.
could be right, but that'd be so
The
silly.
only exception has been game controls working on the Wii.
Yeah.
And then Wii remotes on the Wii U.
And there's only certain gen Wii they took it off eventually. But well, I think there's a slight difference in that Nintendo, family friends, etc., like family friendly. They don't want you to buy a lot of controllers to begin with, a lot of accessories to begin
I
with.
mean, let's be real here. Nintendo isn't exactly super friendly either.
No, I mean, but they aim for family friendly demographic, not necessarily consumer friendly.
Right.
I can't see them as being like, yeah, all the accessories you bought, put them in the trash, like.
Yeah.
It's fair enough. Yeah.
But I think another qualm I have with like it's like definitive edition is like what a mouthful of ugly ass name they just made of all those titles. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Yeah.
Or Mario Kart, Super Mario Pajamboree.
Yeah, that's
Plus
the most.
Jamboree TV.
most
Nintendo Switch 2.
It's like, you know how I do like the polls when I include like the full gaming even when it's ridiculous?
Yeah.
I have a fear.
Yeah.
I have a fear.
Yeah.
Fucking imagine the Kingdom Hearts ports on the Switch.
Yeah, and then Kingdom Hearts 365 Days is divided by 2 Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Holy mother of God.
2.8 HD final chapter prologue Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Featuring Dr. Metal Baby Cosmic Shadow Mario.
Yeah.
And Dante.
And Dante from the Troublemaker, right? And Knuckle.
By the way, I don't know if it happened yet, but like, if it hasn't, it's when there's a couple days of us. Devil May Cry anime is releasing on
Oh,
Netflix.
shit.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I still need to watch the new Castlevania. I didn't even know it released, but it was in January.
It's good. It's good. will
Get
say.
better.
It's
I
really
only
good.
watched the first season a while back. I had to catch up on the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
It picks up. It gets better. The animation's much better. Later seasons of like the second.
Ricker
one.
is just shit, man.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You're talking
He has
about the original
problems.
Charlie, right?
Which one?
You're talking about the original.
Yo,
Charlie.
yeah, I think so.
Ricker has 4 seasons, and now we've got 2 seasons with Richter.
Yeah, and they're good. They're all good. Like,
Well,
I mean, it all varies.
yeah.
Some storylines
Not,
are like
I thought
Avatar.
actually. Yeah.
Mm. That one storyline leaked out. I could have skipped it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. There's a lot here. I want to bring up. We might have a release date for Tucson. We might.
Yeah.
It said 2025, which is better than we've had for literally anything else.
Yeah, that was
this is
amazing.
happening.
Like, I don't play Hollow Knight because I've seen the game and say, ha, I'll die. But Silksong fans have been fairly enough rapid.
Yeah.
Because
I
we
know.
learned about it like 10 something years ago, it feels like, at this
Fucking
point.
It was.
No information was like, it's still in progress, guys, we promise. Like, okay.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And I understand there's a lot that goes into building this because everything's hand drawn on top of development.
Yeah, and it's like extremely small. It was like 3 people or something.
Holy shit. So I get it.
Yeah, and I would not be surprised if there's been scope creep with this many years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's true.
And it might be like a completely different style down. Who knows what the hell's going on. But congratulations, Silksong fans, you had a nugget of wisdom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Something.
Thank you. I've
And
been waiting for
congratulations,
this
Silksong fans, except for Jonno.
forever. Well, I'm not even on the screen at the moment.
Sometimes it's been cutting air. Oh, there you go.
Oh, hey, I am on here to not be thanked.
I've seen sometimes where it's like, she looks at all 3 of us and like, just cuts you out and say, what happened?
Thank you.
Wonder what it'll be like if you really get like 4 people in this room.
I mean, we'll be more.
The camera will be spinning around and around and around.
This is a conference camera. We use this camera for meetings here in Catalyst. We also use it for Folk Festival board meetings where there could be like 20 people in a room. So yeah,
Hopefully not in this room.
that's where the top bar comes in handy. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a shame you can't get rid of it for like other.
Yeah, I'll do it. I had a nice little. I don't know why I have this nice guy, but I have a nice guy which is already on this computer. I've been able to use my travel machine, which is why things are different.
Right.
But we were able to preserve most things, thank God. But also, people are alive still.
Wow.
I'm a little surprised considering we have not had many outside of Smash related amiibos,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just like, oh yeah, Street Fighter 6 coming to the Switch too.
They go into.
And there's gonna be 3 amiibos of what was it, Jamie, Kimberly, and Luke, I think.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually,
Where's Rashid? Fuckers.
I know. Seriously.
Give me Rashid. I like Rashid. He's fun.
Yeah. Seriously.
Who also? That was a random character I was thinking I was gonna say. Now I've forgotten who they are. Just some wacko weirdo.
Genre.
Give us the Necro. Necro amiibo. That'll be stupid.
Give us that Boldo amiibo. Sold
Oh,
right.
Oh, and he's in the upside down pose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get an Ivy.
Featuring a 2-pack with an Ivy and Voldo amiibo.
Yeah.
Which speaking of,
That's
It's not for good boys and girls.
I think we'll be cutting the Soul Calibur 2 stage for Smash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Should be just wearing like a onesie or something.
Yeah. Ivy and Mai are sent to the not for kids prison. It's like, sorry, Smash fans, but you don't get them. It's like, wow.
You could put them in a more tasteful outfit for some.
I mean, they covered up Mithra's legs.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Is that like a special request from Sakurai?
It's supposed to be his RV, I bet you.
yeah.
And,
They had to try so hard for the 10 plus, right? So.
yeah,
Yeah, they did.
which I get, but
Yeah.
again, and I guess like the cover, like non-executives kind of have to get permission for the company. Like, hey, can we give Mai a pair of sweatpants to wear? It's like, no. Okay, well she can't be in our game. Sorry. Sweatpants Mai from Mario Kart World.
Yeah, there you go.
Now we're
Jesus Christ.
Sweatpants Link.
You know, speaking of Mario Kart World again, do you guys think that like okay? do you guys think that the guest characters are off the table now?
No,
Based on what I saw?
absolutely not. I think they just didn't want to show, like, if there are any, I think they were intentionally not showing them because
DLC.
possibly, but also some of the, they were all DLC, I think, weren't they?
Well, I guess in the original release, like Mario Kart 8. and stuff,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Deluxe had them. But
Yeah. Well, yeah. Deluxe had the new one, the ones that the DLC had. But if they are in base game, I think they're just being hidden because there was so much else to focus on.
Yeah.
They didn't need that's a release. That's what we're going to save for later.
Yeah.
Instead, it's like, let's show them the cow.
the cow.
Moo Moo.
Moo Moo Meadows is real.
I love that. I love that. Next
Yeah,
up, Smash.
Listen. I knew it was going to be brought up, so I was thinking like, no, there's no going to make the word. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck! Wait, I have another idea. And here's the pitch.
Okay.
You know how we have people say, oh, make Waluigi or Daisy or Toad into like a spin-off character. The World of Mario Party guys will spin the tennis racket. Put the cow in the cart the whole time. That's a fighter.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
The cow it's Mario Kart gimmick fighter. And it's just the cow, or maybe like each skin will be a different creature.
Oh, the future. Okay.
That's what we do. That's how we make a Mario Kart character. I've already got it figured out.
Nice.
It's done.
Cataclysm.
Next season,
Cataclysm.
maybe that'll be a Smashdopia episode
Oh,
or something. Or if I make it, it'll be a showcase.
yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Cataclysm, Yonta, Penguin, those would be
Yeah.
absolute
Generic.
costumes.
Yeah.
And then we're limited to Dolphin. We'll be limited to whatever else in the
Yeah.
game. Otherwise, it'll be like
You could do it. You could do it. Put Dolphin in there, and then you'll like kind of invalidate my Dr. Dolphin idea I've been sitting on. There you go.
Honestly, it'll probably have like Koopa will probably be the face character because has multiple costumes. Probably a Koopa Troopa.
Mm-hmm.
But could just name the character entry of Racer or Mario Kart Racer.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how you do it.
And then, yeah, I
Dream come true. Honestly.
Yeah.
Moo. I never thought of putting a cow.
You either did it. I mean, you saw my weird 50 character roster years ago, and I even did one. We did one that was supposed to just Mario folks, and one that was more Smash and different one. Out of that, Jesus Christ, Nintendo, you guys, you're brilliant, but you're also sometimes too brilliant. And I need you to rein it in a little bit. Not this time. This time, give me EGAT. Give me EGAT or Perish.
They'll say, who's Parrish? Okay.
No, I didn't Perry Koopa.
There
Is that his name? No,
No.
Perry.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
good.
I'd be weirdly okay with that, and also really weirded out. Like, what is he doing here?
I mean, it'll be weird because he'd be 3D probably, but actually, no, he has. Haven't we seen 3D Pierre Carey? I think we have.
No. Maybe a thing.
Yeah, they're getting back. We haven't. He's been dead for a while.
He actually died.
Well,
I was gonna forget.
we joke about that he died because where the fuck has he been?
Yeah.
He just getting replaced by generic toads.
Something else that's going on with the tour with like you know how it showed like kind of like the routes you can take and they have like expanded routes and stuff. Like, that's pretty cool. Did you guys see like anything that was like the Mario Kart tour, like Tokyo Drift or whatever, fucking New York subway or whatever?
I didn't, but I probably wouldn't recognize them because I did not play tour.
Yeah. Well, they're in like the Mario Kart 8 DLC.
They
now,
are.
So, yeah.
I haven't really done any of the races.
Mhm.
I bought them, but I haven't done them.
So that starts me as like, oh, that's weird.
I hope that this. I normally do not advocate for content removal, but I don't like those tracks. I don't like real world locations in Mario Kart.
Yeah, it's weird.
Now, it'd be something like if it was like a New Donk City type of thing. It'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Like if we got like a Mario version of France,
Yeah, our version of Tokyo.
then sure. But I don't like it as like literally Paris.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
That is weird.
yeah.
So I'm hopeful that like this is like okay, you're exploring a Mario Kart world and not like oh here Tokyo's over here and New York over here. So
Yeah.
okay, like
Now they add them as like DLC updates, which they're just like,
sure.
here's you take the pipe to Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll allow that.
Yeah.
Deal. Another thing I want to mention on here, Hyrule Warriors 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm cool with it.
I still have not beaten the first Hyrule Warriors. I've tried playing it multiple times. Each time I just drop it for whatever reason. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity was like, oh, this looks so much better and so much more fun. And I was gonna buy it until story details got leaked, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
You're playing through the Calamity, but you're not losing. And so there's time travel and the future champions. You know, Bo. They come to the past and help you change history. Come on,
I
man.
only would have been okay with that if they also allowed you to have the canon things.
Yeah, it should have been like, it should have been like, okay, the main game has the normal status ending. There could have been like a side campaign that you unlock. By doing that, that would have been like, okay, now here's the time travel.
Right.
I would have been okay with that.
Right.
That would have been great.
Yeah.
But now this third one is the Age of Imprisonment. I think it was 5 years or done in Hyrule Warriors 3. Which is like, okay, because Tears of Kingdom showed the past scenes with the Zonai, the founding of Hyrule, and it's going to be showing that war. And I'm sure it'll also have time travel, and those people will come back and be like, oh, hi, Tulin. I like, don't get me wrong, I like Tulin. I don't like Inobo. I like Tulin. But I will be so upset if they do it again.
Yeah. It's a safe bet.
I think also like her whatever they're gonna for sure have a character for her, right? So she's like super popular.
She's played in Age of Calamity.
Is she?
Yeah, with Robbie. I think it's a paired move.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played it. So I was like, what I like about original Hyrule Warriors, I mean, make no mistake, like Warriors games are just like grind fests, like for sure. But
Yeah.
what I like about the original Hyrule Warriors is like it felt like it was a celebration of all of Zelda, and like Tingle and Young Rainbow. Yeah, 3 of them really. But
And the DLC added some more stuff.
yeah, the DLC saved it a lot, but these ones just feel to me like I haven't played them either, but like they feel kind of limited in like the scope of them. Like, hey,
Right.
it's just
They
this
are,
world.
but I think they're like,
I don't want to say grander's in better, but grander's in like Persona 4 to Persona 5. That's kind of what I'm like. It's just Iron Man to Avengers. It's a spectacle.
Yeah.
It's a much bigger spectacle. But like, because when you do crossovers, you're like, I love my crossovers. We love Smash. I love the City of Final Fantasy games.
Yeah.
The problem with crossovers is making, especially making a story for them. It's very difficult to make one that is good,
Cohesive.
yeah, cohesive. It utilizes the characters correctly, and it doesn't just boil them down to a few basic characters. Because most crossovers just like, oh, this is the character that talked about liking to eat meat. That's be their primary character trait in the crossover, even though that was like their 5th character trait in the original game. That's how that's gonna be. It's like, so disappointing when that happens. I get it from a writing perspective, but man,
Right. I love the original Hyrule Warriors. The story was really extremely cheesy and horrible.
Yeah.
Like laughably so, like almost enjoyable, but just kind of not.
Yeah.
But that it was a celebration of like all of Zelda. They
Yeah.
brought in so many of these, like adding it to the giant bugs.
Yeah.
And the King of Red Lions, and just like these really offbeat choices.
that's the other thing I really like about the Hyrule Warriors thing on. Less so of Fire Emblem Warriors, but Hyrule Warriors, even with Age of Calamity as well, like they have not been afraid to go weird with character choices. From Agatha and the originals, having Hest who?
Yeah.
Falcon and Hyrule.
Yeah.
In the 3D, he was the DLC character. Then like Age of Calamity had Hest too. It had the Great Fairies.
Yeah.
Fucking what?
Yeah.
Like Hestu would have been on my list of characters to add in. I think when they revealed the game, I made a list of characters. Great Fairies was not on my list.
Hestu is in my list of characters to include in most things.
Yeah.
I know.
You know what he
Where's
says?
the
Like,
Hestu moves?
he's like,
Oh my god.
pretty accurate.
I'm pretty sure I made a Hestu since show.
That's pretty good.
I think.
Oh my
I know- I know
god.
our extravaganza episode that we did. It's like I'm curious to know who they'll add. Like obviously they're gonna add in all the original stages. They showed Minoru. I hope that the ones that had masks, like they showed their fucking faces.
Yeah, that's true. 100%.
I'm sure we'll get the time travel people. Maybe we'll also get the other time travel people, so we can have both. I wouldn't be surprised if we get like the original champions too.
Yeah, original champions.
Yeah, get Mipha and Sidon, all of them. Bring back the king as a character. That was just funny.
Yeah.
Or that also has to be time travel, I guess. They're gonna have to include literally any character, because otherwise it's just
Pretty shallow. Otherwise.
yeah, it's just like 7 if they don't have crossover stuff in there. There's not even a Link.
Yeah.
Zelda's our Link.
Link time travels to the age of imprisonment.
Yeah, no, wait, it's like not playable in Age of Calamity.
No, he
Yeah,
is,
it's like-
but he's not around during the age of
Oh, they're gonna bring him in somehow. They have
Yeah.
to. There's no way.
Maybe there'll be like a new one that they just don't know. Maybe
Maybe
wait a minute.
Colin will appear.
The credits scene shows Link being born live. No.
Who's his
No.
parents?
Oh.
Finally got that go.
No, it's I can't Zelda and Rauro.
There you go.
Oh god.
Unovo. My lovingly Unovo gave birth to Link.
I hate this and regret my life choices.
Hands down the rock.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Like I would not be surprised if we do get like a young Link. And like Zelda meets him, just like, wait a fuck. Cause like, does this Zelda know that there are multiple Links and multiple Zeldas?
Right. Yeah.
Be like a
Because
Link access
if not, she'll be like, what the fuck?
Well, it was like old Link.
I'm your teacher now.
Yeah, that's for the hero shader.
Yeah, it's like I want Zelda to be like Link's mentor.
Well, if it's like an old ass Link with like a big beard, like kind of like Spider Man, like
Yeah.
old Spider Man with like a beard coming out. It's like, oh, what the hell? Old Link.
Or one of the DLCs in or none of the I don't know the DLC. One of the characters in Page Family was the old monk Kashi
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's how Link. That's how old Link is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
That is Link.
Yeah.
The old man in the cave.
Yeah.
Like the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, he started to say monk and then cut yourself off at first. Thought you were gonna say moon car. It's like what?
No. Well, I mean, I do chance
Xenoblade
Xenoblade Warriors, yeah, because we've got 4 casts of characters. Well, the X crew is going to be kind of an odd fit.
Mhm.
They would make for great. I want, as much as I'm loving the Hyrule Warriors stuff happening here, could we please get more into the properties to have Hyrule Warriors crossovers?
Yeah.
Mario, Pokemon, Xenoblade. Outside of Nintendo, even Kingdom Hearts Warriors.
Oh my god.
Mega Man Battle Network and Warriors.
Yes. Give you my don't okay, that's right, put my camera back on, bitch. I will give you my money. It's over for more Battle Network and it's good.
Good.
Yeah, that's right. Just me.
Happy
Just
to
me.
mention that.
Mega Man Battle Network.
$100.
I will do it. I think I have determined that Battle Network is my favorite franchise.
There you go.
Isn't the best? No. But fuck the word best.
Do you guys want to bet that that really flamboyant guy from like Hudson's Builders will be in there too?
Yeah. Mario Kart World as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you some of the building company will be there, like the Hudson whatever.
What was that guy's name?
I don't know, but it was like it was like,
Hudson.
well, it was,
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you it ends with sun.
Make that an AT.
I mean, I don't think the flamboyant guy is Hudson.
No, yeah, he's one of the builders, whatever. But he
Yeah.
had a side quest, whatever. But
Yeah.
So you either have it like that sign, like whack it with the swinging the sign around and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
On his head and leaves.
Yeah.
God, they could do a lot.
Yeah.
That's the
the
construct.
little
Maybe could be
shit.
you probably have a construct as one of the
Yeah.
fighters.
I
Not
mean-
the sage or.
I mean,
Yeah.
Minifruits can be there in person, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure she created those.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe she controls like a puppet or something.
You need like Godon.
Yeah.
so another thing to mention here is we know what the C button's for now.
Yeah. We all came up with our own guesses for what C
They-
stand for.
Yeah, it's not coins, sadly. It does not give you infinite money. Damn it. But it's for a voice chat. Which, I don't know what's a C button, then it's for game share. I mean, I guess it's for camera and chat.
Looks like this one.
Yeah.
It really just looks like Discord. And it's like, okay, that's what people have been saying. Like, give us this. Like, personally, stop it. Like I understand why Nintendo has been so hesitant to do anything with voice chat in their games because
You can say anything on the internet.
yeah, like even with things like SwapNote, they killed SwapNote once they found out that people are using it to children. Yeah, that stuff. But I like that at least for the parental controls part of it, the parents can can choose to approve either just like anybody or be like individual case basis, like each individual person. It's like that is very good. Honestly, I won't be using that because I am neither a child nor have any intention to have any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a mess. But I'm glad that feature is there.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Is it gonna be fucking friend codes? Do we think?
No, probably.
Right.
24 characters long again. That's pretty. It's so archaic. Archaic.
Yeah. Like we have Nintendo accounts. Just let us fucking use them.
Search it up. Like
Swear to God. Fucking hell. They didn't show anything with means. What do we think this means, if anything?
What do you think this means?
Maybe those are the games that aren't compatible with Nintendo Switch 2.
Utopia. Yeah, that's true. I guess that kills Ultimate too then. If you
Well, didn't they just released or just announced Tomodachi Life for the Switch at the end, right?
but it's
Yeah.
on Switch. Not
But
the Switch 2.
okay. But like, why would they even like? I don't know. It's so
Because it's Nintendo.
late in the cycle to abandon these now. I don't think they would do it.
The UI looks really similar to the original Switch. I could see you
Did
like
they show the UI? I don't
a
remember
little bit
seeing
here
it.
and there.
Alright, I'll have to.
Yeah,
I'll
like,
look
I
at
mean-
that. Because the UI Switch is
Meh, like super.
it's better than Xbox.
Mhm.
But
Xbox is a mess. Yeah, it's an ad-ridden,
Yeah.
yeah,
disgusting thing.
Xbox had a good UI for 360 and then nothing since.
Yeah.
And then even PS4, PS5 layouts just like this could be better.
Mhm.
I think the Switch really just needs themes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see bright ass white, and I don't want to see blank ass black.
True.
Yeah, let me 3DS had
they
like
had
Mario,
great themes.
not Splatoon. They had other themes that you could.
Yeah.
They had the fucking Bad Arcade.
Yeah.
You could design your own theme.
Yeah.
Basically.
I actually did. I did buy themes because like they had like the scrolling art and had custom music and stuff, and there's good music in Nintendo games. So
Yeah.
like there's just money on the table, very basically.
Mhm. And I really want to know, like, will the camera be compatible with like things beyond the Switch? Like, can I use it with just like a regular computer? Because considering it has that automatic green screen feature, I might ditch my normal computer or my normal camera that I use for that.
Yeah.
Because I would love to be able to have that for games. That way I take up less space.
Yeah.
I would love
Yeah.
that.
They must have had like live streaming in mind too, not even just like the friends piece.
Mhm.
Sure, like that kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can, you have the option of either showing like your game back, like when you voice chat, you can have your game back behind you, or just your actual background.
Yeah.
That tells a lot.
Yeah.
I'm also very curious how big it is, because the first picture really was like, this kind of feels like it's really gonna be really tall. When they were showing just like next to the Switch, it was like, but in like a promotional image, not like a real place. It's like, how big is this thing? I'm a little confused on what the size is. And can you potentially pose it? It's on like a long stick, so it can either be bent around and moved in different angles. That'd be nice if it could.
Yeah.
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 I will say. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, you go.
Oh, I was gonna say the one thing about the camera that I don't like is that it reminds me of the Kinect in terms of they're bringing back the motion control embarrassing mini games in more. It's like
Better than the PlayStation Move.
ugh.
I mean, when Mario Kart 6 and 7 had the microphone for GameCube, you could turn on or off the microphone
Yeah.
for the games.
Yeah.
So I assume they'll do that. Nintendo's not going to pull a Connect on us, but can we do Xbox turn off?
Mm-hmm.
If you've ever seen those clips of the person that named their Xbox name Xbox turn off, and some people just shout at when mad at the player, their Xbox turned off. They had the Connect voice actor. Dumbass. It's incredible. It's funny.
That's
It's like the classic Alt F4.
Delete Win32.
There you
Don't. Anybody listening, if you don't know what that is, don't do it. You'll destroy your computer.
I'm really surprised that they have like video chat and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it's quite the step
Nintendo's
forward.
growing up. They're finally getting their Sweet 16.
Yeah.
And that's what it feels like. But it's like,
They've always been behind when it comes to anything online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but one of the earliest iterations of this whole voice chat was like you had to be on your phone while playing the game and
Yeah.
stuff like that, using the app, like that's
Nintendo Switch
horrible.
Online. Yeah. Like, who the like, God, fuck that shit.
yeah.
The other thing with the camera, I think there was something else. I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was now. Oh, being able to see other people's game footage while talking to them is good and bad. Helping people out, like, hey, you're struggling, you can't figure out where to go. Let me show me your screen. Like people trying to get troubleshooting for technical problems. But also, if we're showing so many, it's like, oh man,
Yeah.
that is like 30 FPS.
I think it was worse.
Probably was worse.
It looked like it
oh,
was like
and like at first when you think like, oh, that's actually bad, but also just like, you know what, actually no, that's understandable. I think that's fair that it would be like that.
Yeah.
I would assume like if you make it be like your main screen, hopefully that would that won't be normal. We would hope, but who knows?
Yeah. I do wonder if like you even need to do that or who would play like that. I feel like that's just kind of like too much at once on the screen.
I mean, they did show you were open to this. They showed that like you can hide everybody's
Yeah.
cameras and
Thank
their stuff. It's like that's very good. Like it doesn't take out the screen, but it does make the screen smaller and it can be very distracting.
Yeah.
Jonno is sometimes distracting on camera recording these episodes. Like, bitch, what the fuck are you?
Wow. And there's no way in hell that, well, there's no way that this camera stuff is gonna work like for random online games. It's gonna be friends only for sure, I think.
I hope so. I wouldn't be surprised if like maybe there could be like an opt-in or something for Splatoon, but definitely will not be forced.
I
think it's too risky.
I'm surprised. I think it's funny the just the way Nintendo shoots these commercials, and they're so like wholesome and holistic. And they're like, oh no, you got me with this shell. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly like I see people memeing the shit out of that. Like if it hasn't happened already, it will happen over the next few days.
Yeah.
And that one dude who when they're playing the Mario Party Jamboree and they showed the zoom in on his face reaction, he's like smirking. I was like, I lost. That was funny.
He was just like,
Yeah. And then the other one, they're playing Mario Kart, and that one guy's like, I can't believe you hit me with a bolt. What a trademark phrase that's coming.
Oh God. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm excited for all of this.
there's so much we don't know with even just with these games, and with we know that obviously there's gonna be a lot more games over the next 10 years.
Right.
But I liked what they showed us. I wish we saw more from Nintendo themselves, but I like what we saw. I don't remember if Nintendo was one of somebody else, but like the Dragon Drive game, the wheelchair mouse controls game. Like my first, I think we both had it sometimes. Like that looks like it would be the exhaustion to play.
Yeah.
I assume there'd probably be like a normal controls mode. But I also wonder if that would be, because that has to be an unfair advantage compared to the mouse controls way they were showing it.
Right.
But I also kind of like, it's like,
You really feel like a handicap person.
yeah.
It's a good thing no one watches this show.
No, not in a negative way. No. I was going to bring this up.
Okay.
It's like, because we talk about representation in movies and games, like, wheelchair representation doesn't exist.
Oh, that's true.
But here we have a game that is all about people in wheelchairs playing basketball. Like, is basketball exactly what I would want for this? No.
Yeah.
But I think this is a good start.
It's cool. It's very fair. It's very fair.
I'll be very curious to finally be able to go online later and be like, what are people's reactions to all these games? I'll be very curious to see what people have to say about Dragon Drive.
Yeah. Me too. If it looks kind of more like a value title, but if I kind of hope
I would not be shocked if it's like the Wii Fit Labo people that made this.
That's true.
Would not shock me at all.
I would like to try it. I would like to try it. There's a certain cap to that.
To the price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
apparently some games are going to be $80 now, if not all of them. Like,
Mario
okay.
I was gonna say this.
Which games were $6, and then like in the last year they started doing some things with 70, and now we're going to 80.
Already, yeah.
Oh, listen, guys, that's
it's pretty unsafe. Like you're telling me for a quarter of the price of the system, we're paying for it. That's speed.
Meanwhile, the console bundle, we had to find out online because they wasn't in the presentation. The console can be $450, but or get the one where that's bundled with Mario Kart World, and it's for $500. It's like, okay, why can't they give me $50? Also, I'm just going to say this is the moment to talk shit on the gaming industry at the moment. Hey, you guys want us to push to digital only and not do physical media? Okay, you want to know how you can actually do it? Stop all the bullshit you've been trying. Lower the price of digital only games.
Look at Steam, like
What? Why should we pay the same price for a digital and physical game when for a digital game there's no packaging, there's no physical disc we made, you don't have to do any shipping, you don't have to put it in stores. Digital games should be cheaper. I don't know how much cheaper. I don't work in marketing, but they should be cheaper. And shame on all of you for pushing digital only but not lowering the price. Fuck all of y'all. Anyways. What are we looking at?
Oh, Trevor is. I don't know if we're gonna have an episode with him while you're all here, but Trevor's coming too.
We are discussing the possibility of recording a block of episodes while we are here, like the next week and a half.
Yeah.
And see just how much we can cram in, because we do tend to cram in recording sessions. I will definitely be listening to the audio when I get back to see how terrible that will be. If people can make some fixes, if it's bad. We'll see how things are going, but at the minimum, we got this one.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do Smash W. We'll do some Smash or Dash. We've been talking some plans. We might change our Smash W character to be better inclusive.
Yeah.
So it's somebody you know.
You knew about the pants.
Yeah.
Pants.
Go pants.
That's true.
We're not saying who it is. Just because we told you, but we're not saying here yet.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's why I didn't feel. But who knows if because I like doing this. It's cool.
Me too.
The camera's kind of bugging me. It's just the audio that
It's like,
I'm a big harsh critic of my own audio, and I hate my own audio at times. It's like I wish it was better. I want to get rid of all my background noise, and I don't know how. The only thing I have is also cutting me off sometimes.
Wouldn't be so bad.
Okay. What are we now talking about? I think
I want to touch base again about Duskblood again.
yeah. The From Software.
Dust
Yeah.
Blood for Smash.
I think it's Duskblood is what it's called, right? So like
That's Bloods, yes.
yeah. So it's like
Right.
that's I think we briefly touched on it, but that's like a really exciting announcement. Like Nintendo 2 Switch exclusive from Soft is like whoa, okay.
Yeah.
That's massive.
Yeah.
That is really
And
huge.
I like the Victorian setting for it. They're just being like straight up medieval, like
Yeah.
all the other.
Well, I don't know what kind of setting it was. It's like a mismatch of like cyberpunk and everything, right?
Plus, Cyberpunk from Soft would
Or
be pretty.
steampunk and just
everything.
Well, like, they had like all these weird like there's also Japanese motifs and stuff.
Yeah,
too, so
yeah.
it's hard to tell if it's just like throwing things at the wall and seeing what's like. They're having fun with it too. Like I saw like a T-Rex that looked like a velociraptor. Just
You've
like
heard of the open world games. I'm going to introduce you to a new concept: open globe.
open globe.
Open globe games. I don't know why I'm gesturing things. Now the camera's showing me. It's like, oh yeah, you think you're just starting out in Victorian England?
Yeah.
You gotta walk all the way to Japan. You go to the Japan area. And I mean walk, motherfucker.
Oh god.
In real time. Let's get.
As if the worlds weren't empty enough.
Stop showing.
As if the open world games you have today aren't empty enough. Let's just open it up more.
You guys are complaining about Bugs and Reaper having all the Ubisoft powers and all the mini games you hate. Ha! I thought I loved them. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Some of the mini games are bad. I did not like Dolphin Racing. No. I did not like. I wish I liked the shooting gallery mini game, but I was just bad at it.
That was hard. It was
Oh
actually hard.
god. Yeah. Ugh. Which speaking of Final Fantasy VII, they showed Remake Integrate coming to Switch 2.
Yeah.
But not Rebirth, which is very weird. Because I feel like you wouldn't add Remake if you weren't going to add Rebirth, but also why would you not announce Rebirth 2? Maybe they. Because I'm pretty sure the exclusivity deal has already ended.
Mhm.
Because it's on Steam now, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, maybe the Rebirth might be sacrificing some things and they're still working on it and it wasn't going to look great. Because Rebirth is
Maybe they're working
Just
on
look
some
going
extra
bad
content.
graphics.
Mario in the game or something.
I mean, I would say no, but Bayonetta 2 had Samus and
Oh, yeah.
outfits, so.
Yeah, that's fun.
Rideable Yoshis with the chocobos.
Oh baby.
I mean, there's well, now hang on though. The Chocobos do have different outfits.
There you go.
Hey, you have a little Yoshi plushie like onesie on or
I was thinking like Mario overalls.
Hey, what a Yoshi robe. It's an item on the Smash W Wiki.
True.
It's also in my personal closet.
He sleeps in it every night.
I have a Mario robe as well, so sometimes it double up.
Yeah,
It really
think-
makes you feel like a character.
Yeah. I kind of was hoping for a bit more from Square Enix overall.
Yeah.
I would say. Like,
I was really hoping for the Final Fantasy IX remake to be revealed and be a real thing.
yeah.
Because like they just a few days prior to this, they opened the Final Fantasy IX anniversary website. It's like, okay, there has to be an announcement attached to this. We also learned a couple weeks ago, because years ago we learned that there was being talked to a Final Fantasy IX animated project.
Yeah.
And we only recently saw the pitch notes, and it was a sequel focused around VD's children. I was like, oh,
Interesting.
interesting. Okay. Not exactly what I would have I personally wanted. I just wanted the game
Yeah.
shown. But I was like, no, I would take that. That could be interesting. Yeah, no remake. All we saw from Square was just what 7 remake and I think Bravely Default.
Yeah, very the default. Yeah.
Or are they hit? No, they're not hit now.
No, they're not.
Okay. That's like
Their Tomb
IO.
Raider was like the weird one that they have.
Yeah, and then they say they just sold it.
Yeah.
So they don't even have Tomb Raider anymore.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I think they sold the studio Crystal Dynamics, so that whole thing is gone.
I guess Rise didn't do that so good. What was the Rise? What was the third one? I can't remember. The Tomb Raider or something that did kind of mediocre.
What, Shadow of the Tomb Raider?
I think
Maybe
that's
Shadow.
yeah.
I enjoyed it. But
It
it wasn't as good as Rise.
I think it was a commercial failure, I believe. So.
I mean, Square the recent years, like they have a new president now that's been changed up. It's no longer the NFT obsessed guy. Fuck.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm very glad that was a fad.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fuck now.
Yeah, I wish you guys probably seen a lot of the Dragon Quest, like the 3 and 1 and 2, like
Yeah, I finished 3.
So I really, really want that kind of treatment for like the 1 to 6 Final Fantasies.
Yeah.
Like not like we got pixel remasters, but it's almost like that, like they went too like too close to the
Yes.
original. Like
Yes.
yeah.
Mhm.
And all the worst, all the shortcomings that come with that.
Yeah. It's like the Pixel remasters. 3 is the only one that, in my opinion, is an improvement with. And it's because they fixed some of the pain points with the job system. And I'm not saying like none of them are improvements, but the problem with Pixel remasters, as you mentioned, is that they are based on the original releases to a fault. And while they did fix some of the bugs, things like, oh hey look, the weapons that are effective against all different types of creatures out in Pockets 1, they actually fucking work. Thank you. But all the extra bonus content, the dungeons that were added from 1 through 6, the characters and story of 3DS,
Yeah.
the extra summons in 6, the extra jump passes in 5, none of those are in Pixel Remaster. And it's just like, well, why would I play the Pixel Remaster?
If it's not the optimal version.
Yeah, like, I'll just play the GBA version.
Yeah.
Or in the case of Final Fantasy 1, the PSP version.
Yeah.
That has an extra dungeon in that one. But if they do Pixel HD 2D, like they did Dragon Quest, like they would Bravely Default,
Yeah.
and they do that to Final Fantasy 1 through 6,
I'll pick it.
and carry over the extra content, maybe add a little bit more. Not gonna request for it. I'll just request for keeping the previous.
Yoshi.
But I would love from you. Give me some more job classes in 5. That'd be cool. But
Yeah, it's like going back to the directives. Like what we did get was, to me, it felt like I played them, and I played them kind of recently, so I'm like not super excited. It's just like
the Pixel remaster.
no, I mean it really default and
Oh yeah.
Final Fantasy 7 Reaper.
Yeah,
remake.
yeah. Like I don't need to rebuy remake. I did not finish Bravely Default. You've played through it all.
Yeah, I have.
I got to roughly the halfway point, and I was like, this is repetitive. I'm done.
Yeah.
And I just looked up what happens in the rest of the story. But I like the story, but then the gameplay just hit a stupid ass
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
was slow.
in the remaster, can we trim that? Please, just like
Yeah.
I
cut
did
down.
I did beat the original, and then like it was like a slog. I'm not gonna lie, and I actually played like the sequel a little bit later. I actually quit because of those reasons. I'm just like, oh, like this. Usually like Final Fantasy games, like they like are varied enough, and like you're switching characters, like there's things going on, but Bravely Default you're the same 4, and like you're just like you're going through very long dungeons. It's like, oh my god.
I do like the Bravely Default system. And like with Octopath, I like its twist in the combat system. But then Octopath was where it's like, oh hey look, we have all these 8 characters that you can recruit in any order, they all have their own storyline, but they're all completely separate from each other. There's nothing tying it together. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Nothing? Like there needs to be some, like it doesn't have to be like in the opening stage, like by the midpoint, you start seeing some connecting threads.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was surprised we didn't. I guess maybe it's further down the pipeline that heavily rumored like Final Fantasy Tactics game for Switch 2.
Yeah.
Oh my
Because
god.
the NVIDIA leak several years ago, every game except for 2 games on the NVIDIA leak has since been revealed to become real. The only two that haven't are Final Fantasy 9 Remake and Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Don't tell me it's
Are
that
they-
idiot like the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess Switch releases.
Yeah, with GameCube NSO, I think those are safely dead.
Yeah. That's too bad. Like that only optimal way to play those two is still a Wii U. That's weird.
Yeah.
Agreed. I do like the graphics better than the original Wind Waker. I think the bloom and stuff
Yeah.
is a little weird for you. So I'm looking forward to that. But otherwise, like having the speed sail and stuff is really nice.
All the light stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, can you do speed up in NSO of some things? Or
Maybe. They could just plop it in there.
Yeah, I think just like a general speed up for like any game would just be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but the thing about Wind Waker is like the speed sail. Like sometimes you have to react to like minions on the water and stuff. So it's just like speeding up will not necessarily be a 1-to-1 because like you have to react to things happening.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true.
But no, I think NSO is exciting. Hopefully, yeah, I guess that whole GameCube secondhand market is gonna come right on down, which is a good thing I think for consumers. Like it's been way too long that those games have been acceptable. And I like that they showed like something. There's very choice that they showed Coliseum, XD, Path of Radiance. Those are all like some of the most expensive GameCube games you can buy.
Yeah.
Period.
And I guess that does kill the idea of Path of Radiance having a remake. But
Probably.
you know, maybe it'll be Fire Emblems, Blazing Blade, or
the 4 and 5 maybe. Yeah, like the Sigurd story we never actually got.
They'll never get to play it because it doesn't have casual mode and I'm a bitch ass baby.
Yeah.
Just save states or something.
You don't
Do
get
you
to
know how pain in
experience
the ass
wonder of
these states
Death
are
Yet.
with that? Like, oh god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Speaking of GameCube bits, I want to mention this. Outside of the games that they've already shown us, what game or games do you want them to add to GameCube NSO sooner rather than later?
Mario Kart Double Dash and Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Ooh, Double Dash, that's a good one.
Kirby, right?
Yeah, honestly.
Twilight Princess, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon.
Yeah, that was almost like the Wii release more than the GameCube.
Yu-Gi-Oh! The False Monkeys.
Damn it! I was gonna say it! Yes! Give it to me!
Oh god.
I need it!
There you go.
I actually wouldn't mind to play Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. I've never played that
Yeah.
before.
The Ocean the Giant. I
Wasn't that Japan only?
think it had an English release. If it didn't,
And it was in 64.
it was both.
Yeah, GameCube was a port though.
Mm.
And they showed Chibi Robo too.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Which was a surprise.
Yeah. Cubivore.
Custom Robo.
Billy Hatchet.
Hatchet?
Billy Hatchet, is that what it's called?
Hatcher.
Oh, Billy Hatchet.
Hatchet.
Yeah, Hatchet, I have to be
He hatches the egg.
You better get out of the thing, don't scare
Oh god.
Really had to be cool to have, yeah. Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
me.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Super
Mario
Mario
on
on
there.
there.
It's like
The
a
originals.
What was
A bit more that in your door.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they would do it actually with having made their own
it?
remake.
Yeah, definitely not for like 5 years.
Yeah, yeah. The
Mhm.
end of the Dirt Feed probably.
Yeah. Oh, then Switch 3 first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Toadstool Tour and Power Tennis. Oh, Mario Super Sluggers.
Yeah. Mario, Mario Party 7 era too in there.
Super Suckers was weak.
Oh yeah, Mario Superstar Baseball.
Yeah, there you go.
And
And the original Strikers.
That era Mario Party would be nice too, like 7 on.
Oh yeah, I love like
And they
Mario
can
Party
redo.
5.
They still keep the mic mini games.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. The weirdness of having the Star Spirits and Paper Mario, like in Mario Party, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We can all experience Donkey Konga again together.
Oh, true.
You do all the small
What,
things.
what if you could do this and go like with the
Honestly, yeah. Because they've got the
They're showing that.
remote controls. It's
We're
like,
showing
we don't need the bongos anymore. You just swing
Yeah,
it
well,
away.
yeah, it's,
Yeah, I think it'd be feasible.
Yeah.
4K remaster of DDR Mario Mix.
They got the camera.
Was that a GameCube release or?
Yeah.
I thought it was just on the.
No, yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
I have.
But they had like a magic plug-in, right? So
Yes.
Mm.
I have amazing footage of Trevor shaking his ass while running away from a chain chomp.
wow.
Somewhere.
They
Speaking
changed
of dead
Stadia.
It was a long time ago. It was like 2008.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was recorded on a flip company, so I don't think I actually
Oh
have it.
gosh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of more GameCube games, but like my most played GameCube games were Kirby Air Ride, Smash Melee, and Yu-Gi-Oh! The Fall Kingdom.
Eternal Darkness.
I've done like at least six full playthroughs
Yeah.
of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Tales and Symphonia would be a nice one to put on there too.
Mm.
Oh,
I mean, that was it. Wii U or Switch that got the remaster of that?
maybe it was a.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Vesperia. Vesperia.
Geist.
They might have got weird though. Symphonia.
Crystal Chronicles again. Because even though they did the remake that they fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harvest Moon. The Harvest Moon era was good that time too.
I like the WiiWare. I mean, this is not. That's totally aside, but I like the WiiWare Crystal Chronicles games too.
My Life is King, My Life is Dark
My
Lord.
Life as a King was great.
Fortune Street.
Yeah, that's on Wii.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Shit.
But I would love another Fortune Street come to the stage.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel weird. I don't want to do finances in my board games.
But I won't play more. I won't play Monopoly.
Right.
I mean, if you want Mario Party but on crack,
Yeah.
I got something for you as soon as I remember. Oh, Dokapon Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I've heard of this.
It oh boy.
Yeah.
Then one of like job classes and stuff. I'm thinking something else. You'd be like a warrior mage or whatever.
Yeah, and like there's like a storyline to the whole thing. I've only seen one of them be played through. I don't remember which one it was, but like not a lot of them have made it outside Japan.
Yeah. And then there's WWF 2K.
Nice.
If only they did what they did with Hoops 3-on-3, or
Now,
not.
this is where we need the
Street
Mario outfit.
Or put Mario, Peach,
Or
and
just-
Peach in there. Just like it's the
Also,
street basketball game.
Yeah.
they showed Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, which is a departure from normally where they add like Kiwami to at least to my awareness of things. But while watching that, I just could not get the image of Kiryu in a Toad outfit out of my mind. Like that's what I want. Put Toad Kiryu.
They're off the wall enough they could do stuff like that. You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I played through Zero, and I recently finished Kiwami a few weeks, actually, more than a few weeks ago at this point. About a month ago. Good games.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll get the Switch 2 first because like I played it a year ago. Unless you added some substantial new content, because Yakuza 0 is also one of the longer entries.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't own the clubs yet.
I'll probably get
Thankfully, outside content.
I'll probably get Zero on the Switch too. Just give it a try. I don't-
They're fun games. Fun games.
I
I struggle with the combat. I'm not an action gamer, but you know I can still get through them.
Mhm.
I have to research like where to jump in. There's like so much.
Zero.
Well,
Zero.
but that's not
It's
like
a-
that's not the oldest one, is it?
No, it's a prequel. It's
Yeah.
chronologically the first. Reason why I say zero is because Yakuza Kiwami 1 is a remake of Yakuza 1, and it adds in a lot of extra content and expands some characters. There's a lot of callbacks to Zero.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so that's why I heavily
So
recommend.
kind of like a reboot timeline, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, you can say that. Although I think it really only affects 1 because from what I don't think 2. I don't know 2 changes a whole lot.
Isn't there like 6 Yakuza games or something? Like main series number. Main series number.
1 through 6 plus 0 is Kiryu's story.
Okay.
7 and 8, which are called Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, they're changed the name from here on out, is Ichiban's story, but it's still same timeline. Kiryu, he's around. He's just older. So like it's like a retirement, moving on to like next generation type of deal. And then there's like a dark soul. I don't know, dark like a dead soul zombie thing. I think that one might be. I don't remember if that one's Japan only. There's a alternate universe samurai one where it's like same character like what they were samurais. And then there is Pirates in Hawaii, which I so badly want to skip the line and just go straight there. And it's Majima being playable. It's like
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. Kiryu's an interesting guy. The orphanage or whatever. The weird stuff that I know about him, I'm like, okay, it's all over the fucking map.
Yeah. His pants get stolen, and Yakuza, one of the storylines is Yakuza 0.
There you go. Pants again.
Yeah.
Hey,
Or no, I don't think his pants get stolen. He stops him from stealing pants.
Gotcha. Well, nothing can stop the mental image in my mind.
Probably more so much. One of them did it. Because Zero you played as both Kiryu and Majima, and Majima is that was the first time he was ever played. He's a whack job.
Yeah.
My God.
The Waluigi of Yakuza.
We should we should jump back to the Donkey Kong section more too, because I think my personal I've always loved 3D platformers. Like Banjo Kazooie is my favorite N64 game, and Mario 64, and I always
Sorry for your loss.
yeah. What's wrong? Anyway, I think the last like really good 3D platformer I played was like Mario Odyssey. That's 2017, and only recently Astrobot kind of came up too as like a good contender. So I'm curious to see like if this like Donkey Kong game like hits those same notes. They kind of fills that same space. I was just being quirky, weird enough to be like, oh, this is a brand new experience, and like it's
I think it will, because it's supposed to have been being made by like the mainline 3D Mario team, like the same people that did Odyssey and Sunshine. And I mean, people change stuff, but it should be like the same general people. So I don't have faith. Don't have faith in the design. Yeah, Donkey Kong in general. But maybe it's a prequel, and that's why he looks younger now. I'm coping. I'm coping.
I think it's more likely, honestly, that it's just kind of a soft reboot.
Yeah.
Like DK stuff. Like
Considering they even changed like official promotional images on their website to the new style.
he's with Diddy in those pictures. So
Yeah, who hasn't changed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cursed.
Yeah. I don't know. I could see them maybe like adapting some of the story into maybe a Donkey Kong movie down the road. I mean, pretty neat.
they're already
Yeah.
I mean, we know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I guess we don't know it's going to happen. It's just been rumors.
Yeah, I thought that was like, oh, there's gonna be a sequel to Mario.
Yeah, all we know for sure. I don't think they even said it was with Mario 2. They said we're going to get more from the Mario universe. They never actually explicitly said it was Mario 2 or something else.
Okay.
Yeah, instead Zelda is going to be a trilogy. So it's like,
That's great.
yeah, it's like here it is going to be a trilogy. It's like, okay,
makes sense though.
Ocarina of Time and everything else, but that's on the menu.
I
If it's just one movie, I'll just like, there's no way it's Ocarina or any other game. It's got to be an original story because you
Yeah.
cannot fit that game into one movie.
Yeah.
With the trilogy, it's like, okay, Ocarina's on the table. Maybe like the first movie ends with him getting the sword.
Mhm.
I hope that the naming scheme of the trilogy is like something to do with like the power and then wisdom and then Bow's courage.
Yo,
Oh, yeah.
honestly, yes.
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 Oh god, it'd be amazing.
Now the only worry is that it's Javier Rock directing it.
I mean,
Yeah.
probably.
Which one did he do? Did he just do Mark movie?
He's the one that fucked Spider-Man and so many other things at Sony.
No.
Yeah.
Like the Morbius folks and like Craven.
I don't know if he did Morbius and Prim, but I know like he's been behind a lot of the bad Spider-Man stuff. Yeah.
And that web and stuff, like Venom, like that stuff.
I'm talking more Spider-Man 3 and Amazing
Oh.
Spider-Man 2. Those areas.
Oh,
I don't know how involved he is now, but like he also kind of like, I think he might have had some attachment to like the older X-Men when they start having some issues.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
kind of known for not being a faithful adapter.
like he did bring us the stuff where it's like we do have to thank him for like it's for him why we even have any of those movies. But he's somebody that like thinks his own shit don't smell.
Yeah.
The thank you to up the end credits of No Way Home to him was pretty heavy-handed. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
that
boy.
was absolutely
Yeah.
required by them to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they need, like you said on Discord a few days ago to me, the casting for Link and Ganondorf and Zelda needs to be
On point.
Yeah.
If it is
Yeah.
anything less than perfect, listen, we all had Chris Pratt.
Mhm.
He don't sound like Mario. He sounds like Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
If the Zelda characters are not perfect, like the Cord 3, if Tingle is a weirdo, that nobody's gonna give a shit. Danny DeVito Tingle. Actually, I had a different casting in mind for that, but I forgot what it was.
Is Link confirmed?
No, I don't think it's Jack Black. He's not. Nothing is confirmed other than it's gonna be live action and 3 people. 3 people, 3 movies. We don't know any of. We technically, we don't even know. We assume Link's in that. Technically, that's not confirmed.
But yeah, I think going back to the DK, I think I'm with you guys. I hope that there's some semblance of like recognizable characters and stuff. Like, it would just feel weird not to have at least like the Kong family.
Yeah.
It's one thing I had the Kremlins, but not having like anybody recognizable. I have to see if like the new designs, new creatures, new enemies, like new worlds, like grows on you or not. But it just seems that it's like not a lot of nothing congruent.
Yeah.
We'll see about the mining apes kind of tie things back to the source a bit, but
Mm-hmm.
I did enjoy like that little
Probably just like World 1 of what we saw.
hopeful. I did like the reference to like ooh banana.
That was pretty great.
Yeah.
It's very evident that it's the opposite team that made it. It's
Yeah.
it's very smooth. I do forget all the other stuff like, oh, where does DK go with the design from here? Within the context of the game, cool. I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah. What I'm hoping for comes after this. Like, obviously, we need the 3D Mario. Like, Mario made the great transition to 3D. Donkey Kong stumbled. Now he's here. Kirby has only recently come into a 3D world with Forbidden World. I want a 3D Yoshi. I
Yeah,
want a 3D Wario.
yeah. More than just World.
Well, I mean, like,
Yeah.
like Odyssey and
Oh, yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Not like 3D graphics. I mean, like,
It's a lot good with Yoshi.
3D platformer.
A Yoshi game like that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yoshi and Wario can both do some fun. Just because, like, Wario is known for these really weird abilities.
Yeah.
They just get randomly, like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of weird random shit you can do with the 3D Wario platformer.
Definitely. We get Waluigi. Waluigi starring game in 3D. Open world.
Yes.
There you go. Wario Bros.
What?
There you go.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Wario Odyssey.
Yeah. There you go.
We were just like, hey, we want Mario Odyssey too. We want Luigi Odyssey. He's like, no. You want Wario Odyssey.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Man, and having Waluigi float down with purple intros. He could do that weird thing from that art where he's licking a rose.
I don't know where the idea came from. It was just like associate Waluigi with a rose. It was like, yeah, all right, this works. Yeah, okay. It was like Mario Party, I think, started, or it was like the Strikers games.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, not too all pick have a rose association, but sure.
Yeah, eggplants and roses. How romantic.
There's no Princess Rose.
No, there's not.
I feel like there.
Peach.
I feel like if there ever was a Wario game though, his whole thing would still be about just like collecting money.
Yeah, no, I would be like not Sly Cooper, but heists.
Yeah.
It's like you're going and you're just like stealing everything. Like what's it called? The newest one, Shake It, has Glitter Town.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this is a casino, a glitzy-ass casino. Just do a whole bunch of heist levels.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
Yes.
That'd be Wario-esque. You could be
And Captain Syrup is there.
Yep.
Your eternal rival.
the floating diva or whatever the hell.
The Golden
The
Diva.
golden diva and the black jewel and Rudy the clown.
I didn't skip that one.
Good old Rudy the clown.
Also
Playable in Mario Kart World.
the Black Jewel playable.
Yeah, there you go. The dragon from Odyssey.
I mean, I did want to mention with Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Mario Kart was rarely sets its tracks in established Mario locations.
Mhm.
There are some, like we've had like properly Yoshi's Island. Can't think of the other. I mean, obviously, Crazy Peach Castle, Bowser's Castle. Don't count. That's always there. I really, every time I think this, I really want them to do is like proper Mario locations as tracks. Like, imagine going through the Ruined Kingdom from Mario Odyssey, or
Diamond City.
Sure, Mario.
yeah, Diamond City.
Yeah.
What?
Sugar, like big bomb on the back.
Oh, I couldn't play Sugarland. Oh, say Bob, I was like, okay, yeah, that right.
Yeah.
He was like Delfino Plaza.
Yeah, racing to film passes like give me like
I was trying to think of something from the Mario and Luigi games. I can't
Bean
think.
Kingdom or something like that.
I'm trying to think of a specific one, but yeah, I'll just say Bean Kingdom.
Yeah.
Give me something like that. I would love to like go through established locations. Because I would also give us a chance to be like, hey, yeah,
Road port.
yes. And like go to the island that's from Bagudor, and then Cortez can be a stage hazard.
Yeah.
Like that'd be great.
Yeah. Good lord.
You know,
Race through Cortez's skeleton body.
Yeah.
And Flavio from Mario Kart World Playable
I
roster.
mean,
yeah,
that's not who I would pick for a good Mario game, but
the Bean
It's-
Bean bartender from 1,000 Year Door for the.
his name's Podley.
Oh yeah,
And he had a quest associated with him.
Don Pianta outfit for the playable Pianta in Mario Kart World.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Are we gonna shuck Noki? It's like, oh, you guys look a little weird.
I mean, they got to be in the baseball game. That's
The
the
Pianta were there too.
Yeah.
It would also be cool to have like a reference like older, or like seeing like 2D Mario games in a 3D environment. Like, whoa, that's kind of cool. Like even like if it's like a Mario 3 stage, like big and small, that it ends on like
Yeah.
a closed curtains or something.
Okay. That's where Trevor got his original email from. The big, small, tall island.
Oh yeah.
I called it so small, tall T fish. There were some questions.
That sounds like a rap name.
There's, yeah. Nice one, yeah.
All right.
We'll
So
Yeah.
we're getting up on time when we need to end, so we did take care of other things today.
Yeah.
Bit of a shorter episode, but we got some real life stuff to do. And by us, I mean this guy is not Eric.
Hey,
This guy.
hey.
I also look like you just look so small in the camera here. It's like you look like a child.
Thank
Look
you.
like the
You
fucking
look like
Jolly
baby
Giant
Eric.
right now.
I'm never coming on a show again.
Lie. I wanted to ask you, like, everybody to name one more thing, like what they want, but I don't know what to ask. But we did what we had Mario Kart, I did the GameCube, and so I could just say game was like, okay, well, I mean, we'll just.
Minus Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Super Smash Bros. 6.
Yeah, Super Smash Bros. 6.
Yeah, it's not gonna be Ultimate 2 at this point.
It's not gonna be able to do. What's
Brain Age, the one that actually makes it to the States.
yeah?
Big Brain Academy 2.
I want Fire Emblem 4 remake.
Nintendogs plus cats plus fish.
Plus go.
I want you to get the whole Song Kingdom. A serious answer. I mean, where's the F-Zero? First, I don't care about F-Zero. Played myself, but I want F-Zero to be alive as a franchise. Final Fantasy IX remake, something from Nintendo. Though. I mean, the 3D. Am I gonna just say 3D Wario game?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
My answer's gonna be give it or Kid Icarus Step Rising 4. 3D platformer Wario on Switch. That's gonna be my what I'm gonna pitch.
I think this is a pretty safe bet, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I would be interested. I'm very interested to see what the new Luigi Mansion will look like. Luigi Mansion
Ooh.
4, like 3 looks
I
amazing.
do have a better question to ask that'll be easier to do.
Yeah.
What is the older Nintendo game, as in not available on Switch at all, that we want to see remade or remastered for Switch 2?
So he's saying genealogy.
Yeah,
Holy
that's-
Lord. Hmm.
Can't say yeah right anymore. I mean, I guess you could, but why?
Yeah, right.
What was that Wii game like with like the little creatures like the bits or whatever? Oh,
Elements?
Elements. Bring that
First party or second or third as well.
I mean, second party is Kirby, and I think Kirby would be allowed.
That's fair. Okay. This is actually a hard question. The
Yeah.
Switch is has allowed us to access a lot of different stuff, like all of the Xenoblade series.
Oh wait, I know what your answer is. I was gonna say last Tower.
Oh, wow! My mind didn't jump there. Yeah, the last story.
Yeah. Yeah.
The last story.
That'd be cool.
God, what would I? Most of my. Actually, you know, I would probably say Path of Radiance Ready and Gone, but since NSO's happening, it's like I don't think that's
Path of Radiance would have easily been my
I think I will just give a blanket answer of any older Fire Emblem game that does not have casual mode because I don't deal with that shit.
Electroplankton.
Oh god. I think
And on that note, goodbye everyone.
On that note, we'll see you all for our next episode. It'll be a Smashtopia. It may or may not be who we already had planned and already made movesets for. We may swerve and do something that can accommodate people who are guests and want to figure out who that is, who that would be later.
yes.
Yeah.
But we need to go do some things. So bye.
Peace later.
Goodbye. I can't believe you're real.
Yeah, I can't believe either.
Yeah. I know he's
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, not a hologram. We're good.
Is that
He's actually
Chucky
real.
Finster?
Turkey Feisty.
No, it's Baby Eric.
Oh, so close.
You guys push your luck. One more baby Eric. I'm never going
You
out.
said it.
Damn it!